Alrighty, mid-whitey, I forgot one thing. There we go. Hello, welcome. There is no noise unless you're tabbed into this game. Hello, people. How are we doing? I guess you get literally nothing but my voice for now. God chat looks so weird with the new community thing going. What the? That is a very interesting decision YouTube has made, I guess. Hey, I guess people can now fight each other for who talks the most. Or the money bags can show off their money spending, I guess. By the way, give me 1 second. This is my filler noise. Oh my god, it shows up in the on-screen chat. Oh, that's fun. It shows up there. Well. God, you can follow it because I forget if it's been suggested or not at this point. Hold on. Right, I forgot how wet this game is. Or at least in the sound. But I think the plan for that one, it's not scheduled yet because I didn't know anything, and I think what's going to happen is that's going to be scheduled for, at least based off US time, Saturday evening. And then I'm thinking I'm going to take it a little easy on streams as of next week because of some just other life scheduling stuff that hath come up in the time. What the hell are you doing? But, yeah, right, this is what the mouse cursor of this game looks like. Forgot about that. Stop squooshing! Also, I would genuinely like to point out this game, this screen right here, proves the absolute stupidity of Elon Musk. Because you'll notice down here...
Piddly Pumperson.
Piddly Pumperson, indeed. Oh, also, the game is on the wrong... Hold on, the game's on the wrong audio thing. Very wet and very meaty. Yes, hold on, the game is on the wrong audio output. There we go. There we go. That's more proper. Squishy. But you'll notice Store and Discord here, and you'll notice this X icon. I legitimately thought that was the close button. So I will say, thank you, Elon Musk, for deciding to rename the iconically named and symboled Twitter to the literal embodiment of close. So, yes, Elon Musk, I know in all of your wisdom and glory and money that you likely use to pay off people who are smarter than you to run the companies that you claim to run in your stead because you're also so busy lying about BS on everything. I was gonna cite specifically the gaming scandal, but seriously, why did you make the close icon your website? That's what I already kinda wanted to do every time I opened Twitter. You didn't need to help me. Sorry. Also, if I had to posit a guess, wonder if the community feature where it puts the icon... Is that available? Is that a thing? Community moderation... I don't think I can turn that off. I don't think I can turn that off if I wanted to. It also gives you EXP. I don't know what this XP is used for, because, like, in holding, it also shows the ats instead of the usernames you have, so that's fun. Number 1 is 75 XP, number 2 is 50 EXP experience. I don't know what that is going to be used for or anything. But, yeah. Either way, time for the wet, slushy sounds in the desert. And I hope... I can only hope... What the hell even is this new feature? I don't know. You say this like any of the big platforms tell anyone before they make the features go. I just said I don't know. This is the first stream for me it's on, but the chatting XP. Yeah, apparently you're getting slot number 1 gets 75 EXP, slot number 2 gets 50 EXP. I don't know what that's for. It resets every stream for your placement, and it shows up here in this chat what your placement is. I wonder if there's gonna be a way I can remove that, because that's a little bit annoying to show up on this chat. Is there a way I can change the color of those as well to like be more thematic to me? Also, it's very fitting that this game is making all these wet noises, because I, for some reason, had the genius idea to decide, yes, it's 10 minutes before stream, now is when I decide to shower. Got done with it quick enough, so I'm very wet right now. No clue what it is. I got no idea either. It's just it is either by just chatting or by spending money, you get ranking. That is the beginning and end of it. I need to, hold on, I realize now I forgot something. Ignore that. I have forgotten a thing. How did I change it to just different types of green, or like a dull green into a slightly more glowy green, and then the blinding, nearly white green. You know, just something to be more thematic of my color scheme. Give me 2 seconds, I'm going to just keep yelling and be right back. But yeah, I'm back. Oh. But yeah, if it can change color, I'll be more fine with it. As of right now, I'm just... Why purple of anything? Hey, YouTube. YouTube, just because Twitch is your competitor doesn't mean you have to emulate them with the color scheme. I just smacked my headphones into my microphone. Hold on. Ugh. Alrighty, 13 minutes into stream, I've ranted about Elon Musk, and we've complained about the new feature, not knowing what it means. Are you sure you want to begin a new cycle? Choose cycle? What the... Begin a new cycle, I guess? Thank you for that. Okay, let us cycle through whatever this is.
To see a world in a grain of sand, and a heaven in a wild flower. Hold infinity in the palm of your hand, and eternity in an hour.
And that's how babies are made, everyone. That's how new people are made. Children aren't a thing we need anymore. We just plop a brain into body. And then body regain conscious. Am I supposed to... And then the... I wonder what I am supposed to... My keyboard is way too far away from me. What, Ah, yes, thank you for birthing me from your birth hole. Oh, right, E to interact. Okay, interesting. That's not what I thought I was doing. I'll take the eye. If necessary, more flesh and bone will be formed. You already expect me to die. I give you the eye. It wants to witness true waking. Do you have another eye in you? Nope, you don't. Do you have it? Oh, good. I'll take this. Oh, thank you. I love red eyes. Especially when the red comes from the blood. Oh, yes, please witness me. That does not... Oh, okay. Yep, that... Well... You witness me. Okay, then. Welcome. Walk upstairs. This is the realm of death and no other. But can I... This is where gods are dead and the old ones suffer. Well, farewell, Nico. Enjoy your top slot for as long as that lasts. They all seem to have had some fun in their last moment. You're quite the big bony guy, aren't you? Wait, is that... Your head's on backwards. That's not how bone work. Well, hopefully I don't die immediately out here. Please don't kill me. I said I hope I don't die immediately. Can you not eat me? You look like you're something that would eat me because I'm tiny enough for you to fit in.
I met a traveler from an antique land who said, "Two vast and trunkless legs of stone stand in the desert. Near them, on the sand, half sunk, a shattered visage lies, whose frown and wrinkled lip and snare of cold command. Tell that its sculptor well those passions read which yet survive." Stamped on
Interesting.
these lifeless things. The hand.
Sorry, OBS appears to be having a bit of a... My computer seems to be... Hold on. Don't... So can I do that? Just do different scaling? Yes. Hold on. We're just gonna... That should be fine, I think. And that should... Interesting. Why is this happening lately? Is this... Oh yeah, this is definitely an intense game for the... Hold on. Visual quality. Ow, ow, ow. Every time I do that, it pulls it to this. Don't mind. Yeah. What is... How is this doing on the GPU? The GPU is where the problem point is. Okay, we're like edging on 100% again. One sec, we'll see how.
And the heart that fed. And on the pedestal, these words appear. My name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look on my works, ye mighty, and despair. Nothing beside remains. Round the decay of that colossal wreck, boundless and bare, the lone and level sands stretch far away.
I'm trying to remember all of what he said. I, for the life of me, cannot at this point. Oh, hold on. Oh. Every time it's gonna be doing this. Hold on. No. That's probably fine. Do that. We'll see how that goes. Alright, GPU is at 100%, but I'm seeming to do fine. Hello? Are you? It moves with a repulsive manner, seemingly praying at nothing. Why, Blue? Oh, hi. Expiration is due. Can I give you your brain? Is that what... Such a miserable existence. Did you want this brain? I don't think this guy's gonna use it. Hey, you want a brain? Nope, the brain is... Oh. Well, clearly you're not gonna use the... Oh, spider. Or is that a... Ant? Ant? Big ant? That doesn't have 8 legs, therefore not spider. Do you want this brain? Crownless royal succumbing to rot. Who needs a brain? I kind of just have a brain here. Can I just slurp this into my own self? Feeble cadavers try to recall warmth of fire. Can I slurp this into your head again? Well, the fact that you're in physics mode tells me, or ragdoll mode, is telling me probably not. How? Oh, wait, I do still have the brain. It was just because I was sprinting that the brain goes away. Hi, whatever the hell you are. How am I? Only a mild... Hold on, is this gonna break us anything again? Only a mild bit confused by what I am acid tripping. The tongue is full of carvings rendered in an ancient script that reveal the following. The perpetual fade of consciousness. All that exists is condemned to suffer an endless torment. For in this realm, life and death are but hollow echoes. Stripped of meaning, in this vast garden of bone, each remnant stepped upon belongs to a being that fully matured in a state of eternal unlife. Although completely spent, they cannot die, they cannot rest, nor can they see, speak, move, think, or feel, still forced to exist, yet entirely unable to move. Why has the XP system in chat been a thing since apparently earlier today, and I don't know what it's used for. Also, I really hope I can change the colors to more resemble me. But yeah, the more you chat and the more money you give me, the more you go up on that. So, you know what? If you want to feel important and have literal money to burn, or you just want to put stuff in chat, don't annoy me or you'll just get timed out regardless, but, you know, just apparently this is just, I don't know, I don't know, I guess this is just another thing of YouTube. It's like, maybe if we make people feel like they're being important and it's a competition, they'll chat more, engagement metrics will look better, and also money. I'd have to guess it's a motivation for people to spend money. It's like how, whatchamacallit? What does Twitch have? Twitch has, like, what, the hype train feature, where it's just, oh yeah, give more money for near pointless stuff, although this feels a little bit more pointless somehow. I will say, YouTube, please, make it a feature so that you can use channel membership emotes on other channels, because, dear God, I would like to put Loon Violence in, like, Venvi's chat one day. Just like, oh, yes, I want to be over there, and just all of a sudden, Loon Violence wall in Venvi's chat. Where was I in the reading? Oh yeah, still forced to exist, yet entirely unable to be. As the body rots and physicality fades, the last fragments of consciousness eventually drift away, forming an oppressive strain of emotion, this spiteful shape of fear, pain, and anger compounded by the misery of all beings forced to dwell on this plane. To witness this torment, one need only look up. Ooh, first place, assuming memberships count towards XP. Oh, absolutely, Mazoric would be. Hold on, can I... There we go. I want to not be covering text, so I feel like this is going to be a bottom left stream. That is a interesting tongue you have there. You can go back. I still don't know what I'm doing with this brain. Do you need a brain? Interesting. Oh. Death and decay reign beyond all is unmade. Ah. So you try go through there, you die is effectively what that said. Why am... So I was... Is that Jesus? Sorry, I'll go pay Jesus a visit here in a moment. I have a candle, though. Wisdom requires payment. Can I give you my brain that I'm holding? Part of the dose game is very and exceptionally meaty and sepia. Oh yeah, no, like we got just Cthulhu acid trip the game. Also, I had to turn down some graphic settings because yeah, very whatchamacallit, very graphic intent. What are you doing? Impulsive gestures of faith cannot relieve that kind of suffering. Can I talk to Jesus? Can I sacrifice myself for Jesus? Can you sacrifice yourself for Jesus? No, well, you're getting back up, damn it. Oh, you could use a brain! Beyond grasp. Missing remnants meant to be trampled. Beyond grasp. God, can I just use your blowy cannon and just shoot something? Can you use a brain and do... Okay, then. Well, I'm glad I could feed y'all. Oh, I can't move. I can now move. Oh, hey, candle. Not candle. Angel. Well, I've lost my brain. Oh, crown. Hold on. Does that put that... Oh, no, I have an inventory. In my inventory, right. I have 2 brains. Oh, this is nothing. Yeah, I have 2 brains. Wait, what is the inventory button? When emptiness is... Oh, nothing. When emptiness is preferable. The mind of an incompetent being burdened by depression and plagued by ignorance. The mind of a broken youngling consumed by an overwhelming sense of terror. A coin adorned with an esteemed virtuous designs deeply valued by the dead. Once a symbol of royalty from ancient times, now but a reminder of a ruin. Hold on, I know where this goes. This goes on your head. And then I make you happy. And I make you very... A display of bygone authority, pitiful as one's decay is inevitable. Another coin? Ooh, death-looking coin. Okay. Well, I have the 2 coins. That's the tongue knowledge that I completely forget at this point. 2 coins for fire to light the fire. Can I take... ...
I stand as a monument to this forsaken world.
Well, you got some good yowie hands, I guess.
A servant to a divine god. Eons have passed since the cosmos met its demise. Beware, for this realm has morphed into a somber vault. And now, you are woven into its enigmatic tapestry.
Can I take your candle to light the fire of those people, or... You said knowledge demands payment. Are these brains just snacks for later, or what is the purpose of brain? Well, obviously you don't need the brain anymore because you're... Well, I actually feel like you could have used the brain, and that's kind of why you're dead now, or why you're permadead. How does something die at the end of all things? That is a hell of a mouth. What the hell is in here? Okay, well. Oh! Oh, that's an eye. More, can I do, you require many eyes. Do you also require a brain good entity? Hold on. Sorry, let me just pluck these eyes from all of these. Hold on, God, this, look. Eyes, oh so beautiful. You could use so many of them. Let me just keep inserting the eyes into you. Please.
Behold, the burden of choice falls upon thee. As the hour draws near, thou shalt stand at the crossroads of death and rebirth. For chaos hath already laid waste to realms untold.
Well, thing is, not sure how, well, I don't know how much Can I leave? Oh, good, the door's open. It's definitely something in the horror realm. At this point, it's more acid trippy than horrific. What the hell am I don't know exactly what I am to be gathering from these poems of information. Cognition shattered, all is lost within the sands of ruin. Can I just... Oh, I can just take you. One sec, sorry. I know where you go. You go on this weird cannon thing. The burden is overwhelming. Yes, it is a heavy thing. Let me just go put it on this weird... gigantic spitball. That is a... That's just a moment where I have to look around, take in everything around me, and be like, what the hell am I in for at the moment? What in the hell am I in for? Beyond grasp. What can I give you your brain? You don't seem to have a brain. I have two of those. Can I give you brains? Apparently not. God, you're so picky. Why is it that when you don't have a brain, you're so picky about the brain you get? Beggars can't beat you. I guess you're not begging for a brain. You can't be begging because you're kind of incapable of thinking of the begging. What was the purpose of that? Do I have to shoot Jesus? That would be very on brand for my channel's history with religion. Can I The frail creature wails in despair as it roots from within. Sorry, what is... Oh god, the inner mouth tube thing looks weird. Can I do anything else with you? Sorry, I know you're kind of wailing in agony. I'm just gonna have my fun with you. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Why'd the screen flicker? Whoa. Okay, you get to go back. Scary. I have no idea. I feel like this is more so, it's more so like Lovecraftian from what I saw. Is what I'm gonna say. Also, how in the hell does the chat ranking thing work? Because Ethan types 2 chat messages, says nothing. You type 2 chat messages, and he gets. God, YouTube, you introduce us. You know what? Screw it. I'll find some way we can have fun with that. Wait a minute. Can I make some level of? Interesting. So I just had an idea. Wait, does that? Okay, the code does not seem to register what place a person is, but I'm sure I could make it do that, and oh. I appear to need one more brain. Mindless, it won't move. Well, can I bonk you down, or do you have your brain, or where is a final brain? Sorry, don't mind me. Don't think I'm supposed to be here. Can I remove the brain from that baby thing? Anything I can get out of you? Okay, other than a headache, is there anything I can get out of you? It would appear not. Is there anything in here I can... Okay, there's the wall. Do I have to do something about Jesus? What the... Oh. Okay, yeah, some of the stuff in the distance doesn't all load in at these graphic settings, gotcha. This... Nothing in your bones, nothing here, death and decay, beyond all is unmade. Yes, yes, go beyond that wall, dust. Do you have a brain I could take? No, horror, this is for sure, it's like Lovecraftian horror. I'm feeling uncomfortable, not scared, is how I'd word it. What did the tongue say again? To witness this torment, you need only look up. Yeah, it is definitely horror, but I'm just like, there are different types of horror, you know? Okay. What can I do? What is this XP thing about? I have no idea. YouTube introduced it, and I've already got a funny... I have a funny idea to see if I can't integrate it into, like, the text-to-speech stuff, or maybe I can make something funny out of it. But it seems to just... You gain XP based on how active in chat you are over the course of a stream. And also, anything that... Roger, indeed. What is it? Yeah, you either by chatting, or by... I think it... Hold on, let me just read out what the community thing actually even says. This. A place for fans to stand out in the community. The top 3 get special badges in live chat. It resets every stream, so you can always try again. How do you get on the leaderboard? You'll need to collect experience points, or XP. Here's how you get them. Send live chat messages, send super chats, or super stickers. Oh, no, membership gifting doesn't count. Well, that's an interesting thing. How the hell did Ethan not even get on the board with chatting? This thing just hates Ethan, apparently. Yeah. So that's what that is. You have a brain. Give it to me. Does Jesus have a brain? Can I brain Jesus? You Roger all the time? Yes. Okay. Wait. Hold on. Can I do something back here? Or did I keep it for every stream? I don't know how... There is not an option to turn it off. I checked. There is not an option to turn it off as of right now. So that's where I must get. How do I get? To give it time. Yeah, it's basically... Oh, wait a minute. If I have to do it from this angle before I can take your... Okay, hi. Oh. Wait, I can shoot Jesus! Goodbye, Jesus. That's not what I thought release would... Oh, wait, am I putting my... Oh, it's because I'm putting my brain into it? Use. Oh. Jesus. Hamburger? Well, that's an interesting hamburger you have. Now, is there anything else for me to shoot with whatever the hell this is?
Loon violence, loon violence, loon violence, loon violence, loon violence, loon violence, loon violence.
Doy, you sound oddly sophisticated. What's up with Doy? Can I shoot you? No, would not seem as such. Why did Doy seem oddly sophisticated there for a moment? Alright, well, time to release my hold on this thing. And time to... Oh, that's how you brain Jesus. Give me your brain. A damaged mind of a tortured soul afflicted by morbid agony. Doy just being Doy. Pain. Oh, this is literally just a brain called Pain. I did not realize that until now. Well, I have collected pain from the skull of Jesus Christ. Makes sense. Makes sense. You still have 0 XP. Well, to be fair, it also... YouTube doesn't seem to think I have anyone here. You know, this is a very interesting thing that we can just make people arbitrarily care about. Alright, no. It would make sense that that's what's in Jesus' brain. Died for sins, took on all the sins. I did it. God, I've gotta say, can you... Thank you for not squishing me. Gotta say, ever since I've been streaming Limbus Company, dear God, there have been nothing but, like, potential just Limbus content on any of the YouTube stuff that I look at, and I'm just like, can you not spoil me? I just...
Our ancient eyes behold the rare sight.
Eyes?
A lone wanderer, venturing into our desolate domain after eons untold.
What eyes?
Bound by the unyielding grip of Necrophosis.
Oh, Necrophosis.
The elder gods are surprised by your presence.
Huh.
Few like you have dared to tread this path.
The Elder Gods, eh?
Here you stand, a glimmer of hope in our eternal suffering. Should you choose to aid us in our plight, freeing Hnum from his eternal servitude, we shall grant you passage to your destination.
Well, here's the thing. Even if my home screen on the my Loon account here is getting bombarded with the Limbus stuff, thankfully I have a separate personal account that I actually do all my watching on. So as long as I don't scroll too much on any type of page I'm watching on the rare time where I use this account to watch stuff. What are the squishy noises? Can I wield this boot? Well, time to free this guy. Have you not rank up? Well, because someone, the Worsen in rank 1 talked a lot at the beginning of the stream, so you got... I wonder, I have no idea. Look, we gotta... Everyone keep chatting aggressively. We gotta figure out how the new stupid YouTube feature works. Are you to help me? Doesn't afford. No. I have released him from his all fordom. How do you have so much blood for a dead thing? Answered. It might not all be yours. Kuln wishes to grant the old god's death. Yeah, wishes to grant the old god's death. Do I get over to the cannon? Do I go over to the Jesus cannon? I'm not ripping to pieces. Yeah, no, everyone here. Can you grant death to the... I can take that. Oh, hold on. Sorry, I need to deliver you. The burden is overwhelming. I must deliver these to you. I get you. Ah, that was the top body. Sorry. Didn't know. What is that? That is the... What is that interesting face you have there, corpse? I can't tell. I was gonna say sir or madam, but I cannot tell. It is... You are too mangled to discern. Is this his family? This is... I couldn't tell you. Also, Ethan, your desperate attempt to get rank just causing the apocalypse is hilarious to me. You there? Oh, okay, you're gonna... Are you grant the death to the gods? Grant death to the old gods. Also, I feel like Mortal Kombat would be a... Actually, these things being the elder gods would be oddly fitting for Mortal Kombat, I feel. That's the only... Oh! Are you about to also dive in, or... No? Oh! Why is that body undulating? What the hell are you? Wait. This thing looks familiar. This face looks familiar. Hold on. That's more, but well, look, the gods just wanted to die after all this time. What? I'm confused. Each visage endures a unique form of torment, distinct in nature and intensity. And all of them make very nice ooh faces when dying. Before. Yeah, this one specifically looks very familiar. Like, I feel like if you reverse image search this, something will come up. Outside of just this game. Oh. Unbound yet far too damaged, a husk of his former self wasting away before the very gods who ruined him. Such a zealous prayer may be mistakenly perceived as a twisted form of mockery. Oh, fun with the word. Look, we're just... That's what we were doing. I guess I can move forward. A thin piece of flesh affixed to the spine that has the following etched upon it. Mistreated loyalty. Speaking of mistreated loyalty, my throat is loyal to me and I'm mistreating it right now by not flooding it. How lovely. Lovely water. Also, what the hell? No, we're not in hell. We're beyond hell at this point. Though all beings wrought, the extent of their depravity varies. Divine allegiance... Why? I figured that was the word allegiances, but that just does not look like how the word allegiances should be spelled. And bonds become meaningless once gods come to terms with the sentence they must bear. The sun nuked the Earth. Well, this is not the Earth. This is somewhere beyond death, even, or something like that. At least I think. I don't know. We're in weird Lovecraftian territory here. Everything can make as little sense as it wants. When power fades to a whisper where a howl of fury once roared, most lash out with further violence upon each other and those below them. A stark reminder that even at the end of it all, some beings will always remain beneath the gods and must endure their whims. As consciousness deteriorates, it shapes the future black, for the volatility of certain cognitions is a defilement of creation. I will at this point. At some point. I actually wanted to do Dead by Daylight at some point. Relatively recently. And I was like, oh, maybe. Like, around the time Kaneki came. And I was like, maybe I'll do that. And then I was just like, I'm still really just not feeling it. But at some point before, I want to do one to kind of do a prepper stream just so that I can, you know, get every character that's come out. Because I last played when Vecna was out, was the last killer I played. So what is that came out since him? That would be, what is that? Dracula, Houndmaster, Slay the Prince. Buddy, it's been a year. It's been over a year since I've played Dead by Daylight. I actually used to play it relatively regularly. None of those streams ever got viewership, but I played it because it was just fun and simple to stream. Okay, apparently pressing us. Oh, right, because if I open the menu, it opens that up. Interesting. I'll just put you back. I've wanted to do that at some point, and also slay the prince. Here's the problem with doing too many visual novel style things all at once, is that's a lot of reading, and that throttles the I had a realization recently, looking at the top 3 things I do, which is all the Project Moon stuff, all the Project Moon stuff, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, and technically Tiny Bunny behind that. The 3 top things I'm known for are either outright visual novels or glorified visual novels. Except for Yu-Gi-Oh! The point is a lot of reading. So I realize now I may have missed my calling in life to be an audiobook narrator. If this is the stuff that was gonna do well on the YouTube. What was the point of doing that symbol? Don't really need to read. Oh, well okay, if it has that, then that's less reading, but also that's less for me to do is the thing. Hello there. I mean, to be fair, this game is probably gonna have less as being enduring intense suffering, yet its gaze is filled with compassion. Yeah, that's compassionate. Though cursed, its empathy remains untouched. Yeah, that looks empathetic.
In the cosmic void, I awaken from my sleep.
Hello, Galaxy Cloak.
A ghostly form, a galaxy sweep. As you pass by, I stir and rise, a spectral being with starlit sight. I beckon you forth with a shimmering light, guiding you through the endless fright. Towards the gate of death we make our way, but even death's gate has crumbled to decay. I speak of a world once death's domain, now a museum where time's relics remain. Old gods and monuments from ages past, collected here.
I don't think so. I
in the
think I'm just getting
cosmic
little by
past.
little closer.
This realm where death reigns, now a museum of time's refrain. And with strange eons, even death may die, as the universe's echoes fade and sigh.
I hope I was supposed to be Wow, Siren Head, you're looking different than last I saw you. Are you just gonna keep... Is this the giant creature's form of praise the sun it's doing? What's going on? Hello, are you okay there? Your chest is a giant cavern, you're a giant, that golden person all the way back there. How long was I walking just in... I was just walking for I don't know how long, entranced by whatever void hood was that. I'm confused. Oh, right, that's right. Let me just put my brain in here real quick. This is exactly what I thought I was doing. Well then. That came out since I last played. No, I had a thumbnail. I actually had a thumbnail made for Kaneki. Just because I did actually kind of want to play around that time. But also I do want to play... whatchamacallit? I do want to do one stream beforehand. Just so I can get the blood points to level, like I said, to level all the stuff. Just so I have all the perks available for Springtrap when that happens. Because I did buy the killers in the interim. There was like a sale on DLCs where I was just like, oh yeah, wait. Open the gates of Necrophosis. What? Oh, this is how you... okay, you just gotta turn in funky ways, okay. Where are the gates? Oh, okay, hold on. Are these gates? Necrophosis. Sorry, not Necrophosis. Necrophosis. Okay, well. Open the gates! Open them harder, big boy! Or disintegrate, that works too. I'll just take my brain back or something. Wow! I feel like I could have planned around that a little bit better. Did someone just sloop my brain back into my head? Hello? Ah, the weird fanatic. Thank you for putting my brain back in my head and not eating it. Oh. Oh, do I get to read a tongue again? Love reading myself some good tongue. Written in an archaic language, the inscription on the tongue unfolds the following. At death's door, the gate of bone looms tall, adorned with true finalities, the deserving form of lesser gods. Its existence of vast significance of primordial nature, granted upon this world by the desire of titans. Beyond it, the first steps into a desolation of marrowless bones, drenched in the essence of all that is wrong. The gates may open, but the final cycle has yet to pass. One that will trigger the divine execution. I love a good tongue read. Anything else around before... oh, that. Anything on this? Anything around that I didn't see? My inventory is empty. I have nothing. When emptiness is preferable. Ah, yes, I love myself some good emptiness. Is that all you have to say? Ah, hello there, Death? Question mark?
Of all the beings and deities that have passed through these gates, I never expected consciousness itself to appear.
Is that what I am?
This path was once a flowing river of souls. Now, reduced to mere steps, remnants of what once was. I am curious to see where this journey will lead you. But know this, the path has been sealed, and only payment with souls can grant you passage. Feed my lantern with the souls of the Forsaken, and I shall open the way that leads into the darkness. For no other path remains to be tread.
Gotcha. Get bad souls, shove in lantern. Also, what do you mean by how much people had to do you mean how many people died in the universe here, or how? Because my brain thought you meant in the. What the hell? The tablet is inscribed with esoteric details of self-annihilation, transfiguration through degradation. When skin meets stone, a pact may be formed. Skin rips open. Soil tastes flesh, and blood nurtures the depths below. If the earth accepts the red taste, the pact is sealed. Organs rupture, their fluids meant to nourish the things that begin to crawl within. When full of the impertinent one. Why was there a random Wookiee call? Impertinent ones splinter bone, carrying the marrow to the deepest parts, feeding the most despicable of forms. As the process unfolds, the burdened self fades, while the exposed self, mutilated and abandoned, clings to the memory of God, a distant shape who has long since withered, unable to aid its subjects. Bone stuff people die. Well, this is literally a form of afterlife beyond afterlife, so it's had all of human history to collect souls at this point, up to and including the souls of gods that we kind of were just tossing around earlier. So, you know, I feel like in this case, it's actually quite reasonable that there is this much death here, considering this appears to be the end of all things up to and including literal deities. I keep hitting escape by accident. Hold on, is there a better way to do it? Settings, that, display mode. Portless? Okay, that's how I do this. Okay, thank you. So yeah, at least in this game, it makes sense as to why there is this much death, because this is a literal... What the hell? So... Sorry, I was not expecting insectoid crab boobs. That on an alien multi-armed lady. That was not on my bingo card. Right, I'm supposed to find some souls for death or something. What the hell are you? Can you... Wisdom required. So I need the coin for the wisdom. Go, great, because the last time I got wisdom, I made such good use of it. It wants to devour. Devour its shot. What do you want to eat? Please stop looking at me. I mean, I've been watching some stuff on him as well. I find it hilarious how, whatchamacallit, there's an equal amount of people who love the fire axe and people who are like, why fire axe? Which I was in one of those, like, why has he always been with a fire axe? Because I didn't know all of the, like, the fire axe-ness from what the hell that would have been a thing from. But that's been a thing for literal years, and I just apparently, that was a part I never saw of him. What the hell are you?
The hollow of this giant's hand, my tears endlessly fall, fleeing collapsing realms, escaping death's final call. I was a deity of dreams, with spider legs so fine, weaving fantasies and visions, a tapestry divine, entitudes from shadows and light, drawn to my delicate heart. But dreams turned to nightmares, tearing my soul apart. Trapped within my own creations, in this realm I now reside. Eternal suffering, my companion, with nowhere left to hide.
Now, fan animations is the right idea, if I'm not mistaken. I just had never seen that. Okay, thanks for your tier, whatever you spider goddess. But yeah, that was always like, even in the fan-made concept chapter for what the void? Remembrance of an era when the stars still burned across the cosmic plains. But yeah, that was just something I'd never, even when I saw, yeah, even the fan-made concept of Springtrap was using the fire axe from years ago. I'll say, only disappointment is that it...
Our purpose awakens once more at the presence of consciousness itself. If you seek passage through the darkness, know this. The path is not freely given. You must feed the entrance, the essence of souls. For only through this offering can the gateway be opened. Beware, for even consciousness cannot grasp the horrors that dwell within the darkness. Beyond these steps lies a realm of unimaginable terror and despair.
Oh, hi, Death. Or, I presume, I'm just calling you Death. Malnourished Soul Eater. Well, I can't feed it the tier high. Stuck in a dreamless unrest. Okay, then. You seem to be having fun. What was I in the middle of saying? Right, the only complaint I have is that it never actually uses the jump scare noise that from FNAF 3, and I'm just like, yeah, that's a very minor thing, but... The tongue bears an inscription, an olden script that unfolds the following. Terrors below. Beneath the gateway lies a tomb with winding passageways spiraling into architectural enigmas, where the walls bend and twist as the curse corrupts its chambers. The person burned using fire. That's what I had always thought it was at the time. But back in the day, that's what I thought it was. It is a place inhabited by creatures of spite, their complexity varying, as does their intent and the shape of their will. The passage remains in slumber, dreading its awakening, but even in this rotting realm, certain things must remain out of sight. Thanks, head, and tongue, and death. Stop. Stop looking at me. Why is there so much stuff with golden tongues? Look, we ran out of paper, and there are just plenty of corpses around, so we just grab their tongues and inscribe. That's how this works. Right? That's how this era and afterlife work. How in the stuck am I on you? Well, I presume I need to go past and, like, into that weird hell portal, get what, the gigantic swords? I've kind of just accepted that the stuff in this is only gonna half make sense and or be just more poetry than what? Vulgar creature hiding from the depths. Let me rip you to said depths. Can I have the soul suck lantern? That would probably be more. Raw entity lurking beneath the shadows. Crude being concealed beyond the abyss. Lost visage, a mask bearing an expression incompatible with this world. it caught the interest of the raw voidlings. Perhaps, goodbye microphone, attracted by a shared discrepancy of self. Hold on, raw sorrow. Oh, saw that face before. Well, there's a different face as well at some point. Hold on. Nope. That. The void unravels its shadow's mourning. Can I go into you? Twould seem not. More reading! God, apparently I'm just lately wanting to turn up the amount of read I do. Oh god, hold on, I need to... Oh, sorry, I'm just leaning back and stretching. Ugh. Sorry, I just got real confident. Oh, my face isn't being tracked anymore. I don't know what I look like right now. Hopefully I'm pretty. Oh. And I cannot read chat either. I'm too far leaned back. Oh, hold on. Yeah. Does that make me sound a little better? I just aimed the microphone a little bit. I have no idea if that made me sound any better. Ugh. Ah! Somewhere else in this game? Oh. I have no memory of this face. The rotten sliver of flesh is marked with the following words. The Black Cradle. In the emptiness between life and death lies a void, where the curse seeped into its darkness. The abyss began mutilating its shape in retaliation. In ceaseless devourment, the black form devolves, becoming increasingly imperfect and spewing forth physical manifestations of itself, while losing grip on its transcendental qualities. The emergence of such crude beings is a mockery of all creation. I agree, random neck flesh. Beyond this, I wanted to see what you were. The faces of repulsive misery, nothing more. Okay then. Are all of you guys having fun hiding in your little tent hole? Oh, there's a little sliver of like untextured stuff that's supposed to be dark textured there. Whoopsies on you. Whoopsies. Just a cube? Well, I'm kind of looking for a way to progress, and maybe cube is progression cube, okay? Look, I may be willing to... Oof. I clearly have not slept enough since the Limbus stream. Side note, not sure how long this stream will go on if I'm getting glorby tired already. Oh boy, this might be a shorty. At least a shorty for me. What the hell? Can I do anything with you? Oh. Oh!
Traveler, can you perceive my endless torment? I am Tithonus, cursed with eternal life, but not eternal youth. Now I am condemned to wither, decaying eternally in this forsaken realm. 4 lives I have endured, and 4 masks I bear, each one a fragment of my shattered existence. Yet one is lost, and without it I remain incomplete, a ghost wandering through eons of despair. Aid me, I implore you. Find my missing face and in return, I shall grant you a coin of ancient worth, a relic from a time long forgotten.
Can I just shove this on him already, or do I have to...
Final mask, and perhaps I can grasp a fleeting moment of peace in this cursed eternity.
Just go on! Also, yes, I did sleep. Probably not enough, though. That is how I will word that, is I slept, but not enough. Temple. Are you gonna die happy now, or... Alright, well, hold on. Let me go put this coin on something. What the hell? Alright, yeah, the tier... Are you... Do you... No, you just face that way. Okay. I give stuff to you. You want to eat something. Hold on, what do I... Can you feast upon sorrow? Can you feast upon sorrow? No, it can't devour sorrow. I give you my payment. Can you give me knowledge?
It's a bit too late for me to pay for my entrance. I was a ferryman of souls, dragging them into the darkness for eons. Yet, the curse of Necrophosis has petrified my bones into an endless mutation, rendering me immobile. All I can offer you now is my wisdom. This realm has become a prison for some, a vault for others. Ancient ones and forgotten entities alike were brought here to be preserved and to serve as trophies in this morbid collection. Beware, for their anguish and power still linger, trapped within this forsaken place.
Oh, hold on, let me check this real quick. Does it still... No, it still works. It's just all the top slots are all tied at... Slot 1, Slot 2, and Slot 3 are all tied at 75 XP, and I think that is a cap that it puts on you for what you can earn via just chatting. So, is that just a thing of whoever gets first, or what the hell? I honestly don't know. I have no idea how it works, and I doubt YouTube even properly knows how it works. But YouTube's gonna figure out how it works in a few weeks or something like that. I just have to wonder if there's a way I can turn it off. Once ferryman, yes, did I... Well... Where can I... What? You... If necessary, more flesh and bone will be formed. Oh, this is where I rebirth from if die. Thank you. Okay, tablet. The tablet recounts the great calamity thrown beyond. Oh. This land was carved by no marker. It was the darkest stain fading the celestial... Wait, it was the darkest stain fading the celestial fabric. An endless desert where the concepts of life and death held no meaning, with silence itself as the only subject and ruler. A little copy, other TikTok. Here's the thing, I have never used TikTok. I tried to make a TikTok solely for the purpose of porting my YouTube shorts over there and just having like, oh, different reach. Thing is, I could not find a username that was anything close to Loon. So I just kind of gave up on that one, and I've actually never... I've never engaged with TikTok beyond attempting and failing to make an account. And that's something like Twitch... I don't even think Twitch... The thing is, I don't even think Twitch does this. I have Twitch here. It doesn't keep track of who... Like, it keeps... Twitch... What I would wish it did would be if it kept a log of every message that everyone tried to send. But, you know... That's a, separate thing. Also, this is a weird little extra thing. I wonder if YouTube making a separate live app would be a thing, but also that would... I don't know. That's more of a, I don't actually think that would be a better idea, because the whole thing with the live streams on YouTube is that they're posted just alongside the stuff. And so they're easier to find if you want to find that, or if you happen across them, as opposed to actually seeking out the I don't know. My brain is not in the mood to make good ideas right now. I just have you do stuff for it. What do you mean by there's a way to do that on Twitch? Do you mean the top ranking, or what do you mean? For eons the land that remained untouched. Wait. Land was carved by no marker. Celestial fabric, an endless desert where the concept of life and death held no meaning, with silence itself as its only subject and ruler. For eons the land remained untouched, but such quiet was never meant to endure. In an instant, the timeless silence was shattered and defiled, replaced by the piercing screams of legions, nations, and gods. A total subjugation to decay manifested by the shape of chaos. Thanks, floor tablet. Such useful information. You guys all having fun? Lovely bony, lovely chicken people looking thing. What the hell is that? God, that is... How many elbows do you have? Remembrances. How remembranceable. I still only have tear. Can I give tear to death? Death, do you want a tear? Malnourished soul eater. Stuck in dream, blah blah blah. Can I give the door some sadness? What the hell? Does this have anything to... Ooh. Below is never more darkness there and nothing more. The subterranean things you can buy or mass with the streamer. Oh, the channel points? You get those just for lurking. Right, I've talked with you. You're the funny cube. Stop showing me that. But yeah, currently my Twitch does not have any... whatchamacallit? Yeah, currently my Twitch is still in the stage of... It has very little on it. Just due to how far behind it was the YouTube in terms of setup, and also most of my audience being over here is not conductive because people are very loyal, usually very loyal to the platform they are on for some... Oh, no, I kind of get that. What the hell? Like, wanting to just be in your comfort zone is a very normal thing. Oh god, spine. And I prefer a lot of the YouTube stuff just because of me have YouTube Premium and Twitch. I don't want to also do the Twitch stuff. Because I'm not on it enough to justify it. But on YouTube, I'm on it enough to justify the use of Premium. Are you a thing? Look, I'll give you something to devour when I find something to devour. Can I just shove one of these things on its hand? Wait, can I just... Well, I can definitely sacrifice myself to it. Did that benefit me? Okay, please. That is... Buddy. Look, I know I'm in your mouth. That is too far into the mouth for the hand. Okay, then. It wants to devour and devour. Nothing but bone and hard flesh. Well... Can I feed myself to it again? Look, how hungry are you? How many me's can you eat? There's one of my old corpses. Nope. Okay, well. Huh. They fall in base. Hollow, it rots. Another scar fading. Look at my past selves. Look how fabulous I died. Alright, what do I... Clearly I can't... Stones are not the most huggable thing, but hey, I guess go with what you got. What can I give him to eat that is not my own body? That heart looks edible.
Come closer, wanderer.
Okay.
I have been bound to this stone tablet since time has lost its meaning. Eons have passed since the river of souls dried up. And I am trapped here for eternity, suffering the relentless curse of Necrophosis. My thirst is unending.
Kuda, we're all confused about that.
That gnaws at my very essence. Find me something, anything, that could extinguish this eternal thirst.
Such as a teardrop?
If it exists only in thought.
Such as sadness?
In return, I shall offer you what remains of me, a relic of my forsaken existence.
Give me your heart so I can feed it. Oh, sorry, I got some reading to do, though. Also, hello, Kuta. Welcome to whatever the hell this is. This tablet, blah, blah. Outline of morbid rite. Horrid infestation.
Greetings,
There it is.
Dan. B1 Battle, Droid Chatterbuns, Ethan Hutchins, Lil Kerbold.
I swear, you are becoming slower by every time you speak. Also, Kuda, one second, I forget which way I did it, but I modified your speech command, or your ability to do the oh hi mark sound effect. So now the words of like hi or greetings, or whatever they all are that I have them set for, except for the emote, they need to have a space before them. So it won't trigger in just random words all the time. Not 100% foolproof, but yes, that one should not work. How did you get to number 3 already? Hold on, what the hell? What the hell is this points? Okay then. Just apparently it's just random. I also love apparently. Oh, that system is very special and broken at this point still. Suddenly it happened. Well, you get seemingly random number of XP for your engagement, and God, I'm gonna see if we can hide that in the on-screen chat, because it's weirdly annoying. Horrid infestation. The figure bound to the rock harbors an infection most vile, with maggots throbbing deep, feasting both upon the host and on themselves. The parasites churn and writhe, feeding relentlessly, forming a repugnant corruption. Should have first... Well, sadly, gifted memberships are not part of the scoring. Superchats are, but also it's not global, it is per stream. Although raw, there is some order to their ravaging. The maggots take turns in their destruction, revealing a pattern. This rhythm offers a glimpse into the structure of the infestation. Oh, esoteric details of self... No, I already read this one. I guess I just missed you. Hold on. Give you... The organ is throbbing faintly. I give you sadness to quench yourself. Give me your heart. Oh, still beating. How lovely. Thank you for your sacrifice. Now then. Can I feed... Look, now that you're not satisfied with 2 of my bodies, Can I feed you this infected heart? That got way bigger in your hand. Yes, eat the heart. What is this world? Death beyond death. As far as I'm aware. Okay, yep. Just reach in there and give me something useful. What is the... It wants to devour... Okay, it can still devour more. Soul essence, stripped of flesh and blood, the distilled form of the soul itself. But yeah, this is a world beyond death where gods themselves come to die, seemingly Lovecraftian stuff that does not apparently... I'm trying myself to make as much sense of it as I can. Can I feed you? Are you happy? Do you have any, well... Really hope feeding that essence of soul to the Death Lantern was not a mistake. Because if that was, then we may be 7 levels of screwed. Can I just enter you? Hold. I thought I was going in at some point. Apparently, no. Already read you. You're the special cube. That would, I don't think, be possible on several levels, but this is the end of everything and all, so, you know. Like, that's even death claiming the river of souls has dried up here, hence why we're in this scenario. Do you have anything for me? No. What are the controls? Hold on, what are all the controls again? Input. Inventory, quick swap, primer, secondary, photo mode. P. Oh. Oh, okay. What's it? Free can. Okay, oh, can I? That's it. Okay. Man. Hello, me. How are you doing, me? You doing good, me? Okay, wonder... Can I see anything from here? Okay, well, photo mode, good talk. I didn't see anything useful. Already read your tongue. Do you have anything more for me? I currently have nothing again. I gave your tear to the sad guy, or I gave your sadness to the sad guy, and he gave me his heart in return. Do you have anything else for me? Anything else? What are you looking at? I had noticed the one fading earlier. I didn't know what it was about, though. I now have a vague idea of what it may have been about. Oh, that's just weird texturing. I thought that was a thing. I know I already read your tablet. That's where I respawn when I die. Yeah, can I... Okay, there's a hangy thing over there. Is this anything? I've already gotten knowledge from you. It wants to do I feed myself to you? Ow. Oh, don't mind me. My flesh comes back. Do you have anything useful for me now that you're consuming me again? Nope, you don't. God, I feed you so many of. I fed you. I have fed you 3 of my own bodies and you're unsatisfied? God, you are so hard to please. You're so incredibly hard to please. Do we have anything around here that could please you? His goal is apparently to get into the there. And I don't appear to see any... Oh, nothing here. Oh! Why are you moving? You are useless to me! Every one of them else is dead, but you're just as useless as them all. Lovely scriptures. Do we have anything for Chomp Chomp Boy to eat? Cannot reopen this door now because I don't have big boy mode anymore. Wonder how many souls that death thing needs. How many souls does death need to be satisfied? Ugh, and hopefully he doesn't mind that they have no flesh. Oi! Can I climb up you? No, cannot climb up you. No, no. Wait, oh, this is a thing. Sorry, I did not mean to open your... Are you... Ooh, live food for the thing. Ah, yes. What are you? Unborn. Oh, this vernal youngling dwelt in the darkness of the womb, quietly sobbing among malformed brethren. Now, post-expulsion, it gestates into a world where nothing can calm its cries. Well, do I feed you to the soul-sucking lantern, or do I feed you to the chomper? I'm just gonna get, we're gonna hope this guy eats you nice and good. You deserve to be put out of the misery as you are not properly born. You are, we're just gonna eat up. It shouldn't be alive anyway. Yes, what do you have? Do you have more souls for me? Why do you have so many souls inside you? And at that point, why don't I just say, hey, death, get the... At this point, I should just get him to carve you open, because you clearly have more of this stuff in you. Alright, well. Does this satisfy your lantern, O Grim Reaper mine? God, you are... You may only have a rib cage, but God, you are... You may be only rib bone, but you are still somehow jacked bone. I get that you're malnourished, but God, don't be picky when I'm trying to feed you as much as I can. Did you have anything else in your womb there, madam? I may need to rip more from you if you do. Anything back here? No, no. 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 Can I feed you to the thing? Ow. Do you have anything I could... Touch me. Maybe I'll grab your hand while you're doing it, and then I go to the other thing. Alright, do we have any more? Oh. Lovely brain cavity. There is not a whole lot inside you anymore. Oh. No, that's nothing, nothing, nothing. You're lovely. Alright, well. Time to just comb through the area, see what I can't find. Found the respawn point here. You still need more. Oh, that's you. Great calamity. Yeah. Anything other than death, and more death? Is there anything else around? Already got your tear and gave it to the heart boy, or to the heart thing. Have I checked up around here yet? What are you? You look special. You're not special. Damn it. Well, I thought it was special. It wasn't. God, why do you look like a half chicken, half human hybrid? Oh, well, yeah, that proves that that one wasn't special. I continue to have nothing. Is there any... Where is that squishy coming from? Alright. Death, I think you're being a bit greedy. Those were very easily accessible by you. And you required me to get it for you. I feel a little disrespected that you couldn't have done that yourself. Well, those rocks I don't think I'm supposed to be looking at. What the hell? Yeah, consider I'm not able to go in there. Don't think I'm supposed to look too closely at anything in there. Very aggressive invisible walling in this area. Jesus. Okay, because yeah, right now I have literal nothing. Ugh. Ugh. What the hell? Step on there and some blood. Okay, well, there was some weird blood splatter upon stepping there. Don't think that was anything. Anything look important? This looks important. Like, I should be able to do something with whatever the hell this is. Can I grab one of you and feed you to Big Boy? No, can't do anything with that. And you're nothing. You're the note. Nothing else on the back of this. Yeah, can't go past that line. Where would I get more souls? One over there. I stopped looking in the crevices, I feel. Oh, I thought that was just a really long leg bone you had there. That would have been very, special, I guess. Nothing in the weird chicken field. Already talked with you. No. No. Anything over here? Don't move when I'm just looking this closely at toes. What lovely cement-looking feet y'all have. What are you doing? If you're not going to be useful, stop making clicky noises. Anything around about here? No. You just want to eat more and more and more. Can I feed you this guy? Oh, I can't sprint well on some of these things. I know you're whining, but I've fed you 3 of my corpses, a heart, and an infant. And an unborn infant. I don't know what else you want from me. Can I give you this guy? No. Is any... God, I should have saved some of those god bodies. What the hell are you? I mean, yeah, this is the site where this happened. That's the site where that happened. Is there anything else that I'm missing? Well, clearly there's something else I'm missing. Cannot get more from this thing's womb. Hmm. Now... what am I potentially missing? Like, I'm trying to look for anything that looks like a site. Because over there... actually, that doesn't even look super obvious from here. Yeah, that's obviously important when the big guy is doing that. Is there anything in this stuff behind him? Like, is any of these grabbable? Stop making noises. I'm gonna be with you at some point. I have a strange feeling if I just feed myself to him again, it's gonna do another whole load of nothing. What can I feed the crying thing? Shush. I claimed your heart. There shouldn't be anything else over here. At least I wouldn't think there would be two things in the same place. Can't ramp up. Got the thing from here. That is a very sparkly tongue you got there. Can I kick this all the way over to you, or... you're quite movie. Just grab me and strangle me. It'll be more fun for both of us. Don't worry, I'd enjoy the strangulation right about now. Lakuta, don't say how I feel at the moment. Just because I'm a little bit tired. What the... oh yeah, that's my bone throne that I respawn on. Got the tier. There's something to do with the void here. Dimension with piano music PTSD. Well, here's the thing. I at least managed to make progress here. And I haven't had to look anything up yet. Although I did have to tweak some graphics settings, otherwise this thing was literally causing OBS to be non-responsive for a little bit. Ugh. But hey, at least this is physically capable of running at 60 FPS without crashing everything. Nothing here. And also, this thing highlights some of the key interactables as opposed to that game. Something here, potentially. There's a lot of bones. No meat. God, why couldn't I get you? Nothing there. Oh, yes, void unravels its shadows morning. You come with me. What does the funny cube have anything to do with something? Clearly not. Can I just try and walk out here? Can I grab the big sword and kill something big to feed to the big guy? That's just gonna be a pinch end. I've walked through this area several times and I have no idea what the hell I'm even trying to look for other than something to feed the big guy. Big bone. Hold on, this one looks specific. This one looks different a little bit. Does it have anything different to it? No, I'm just grasping at straws here. Okay, so just look around at where I've found stuff. We've gotten something from you. That's where I respawn. That's the feeding thing. Nothing in this. No, I talked with you. Over there at that statue is where the tablet guy is. Over there is where I ripped the unborn from the womb so that I could feed it to the big guy. This isn't anything other than an assortment of bodies. Bodies, bones, and assorted levels of decay. I'm trying very hard to see if I can't see literally anything to do at this point. Can I... Oh, you do have nostrils. They're just very off to the side. Can I... Hold on. Can this... Is this a ramp? No. This is not a ramp. That is nothing. Not a ramp. There's nothing back here. We need a breakthrough moment. I don't know that we will get this because I'm attempting to just think and figure this. The cube does nothing. I can't go through that door. These are just have little text blurbs on them. Nothing. Below is never more darkness there and nothing more. I'm gonna laugh when it turns out this isn't even supposed to be difficult. And just somehow I am missing something so incredibly obvious. No, can't go there. Something so incredibly obvious. Hello, feet. Nim, nim, nim. Yeah, you move a lot. No. Nothing. We're coming back up on you. Haven't tried feeding myself to him yet, so we'll try it again on this time. Eat me this time. Now? Why are you on feet? Because that's what I could find at this point. I'm still trying to find more stuff to feed this guy and see... Yeah, apparently my own body doesn't satisfy that still. Empty body, void of life. Dry gore, withering. Okay, yep. Can I... Yeah, he still doesn't want to eat me. It would have to be something outside of his reach that he couldn't eat. Can't be you. You don't have enough on you. Already gotten the heart. Oh, hold on. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Slightly hold on. I don't think this is a full hold on, but both sites so far have had this red banner by them. Both sites that have anything to eat have had that red banner. We have that banner over there and this banner over here. Although I don't know if those spawn after the fact now that I think about it. But I'm now on the lookout for those red banners to potentially be a signifier of where I need to go. God, it just... Do you have any more young inside of you that I could feed to the guy? That would be something so incredibly useful right about now. And you do your thing. Nothing here. That's my respawn. That's that. Where is potential... Where is potential more food? I need potential more food. Yeah, I come close to you, then all these things pop up. Can I take one of them? What the hell is up with your... Okay, those hip bones are lovely. Can I touch the you? I continue to see no flags. Where is a flag? A potential marker for me to take the flesh. Can I take your flesh? Your flesh looks edible, and edible is what I need. Huh. So is this game relates to vampire fetish? I wish there was fetish material here, but no, I found crusty feet and that's about it. And I've been eaten 5 times and I'm not even overwhelmingly... No. I can't even confidently say I'm not even that into vor.
Greetings, Yuki.
Just because I know someone can pull up some level of my history and be like, but what about you saying this? And I'd have to be like, okay, fine, I concede. I guess that lines up with that reality. Where is anything I can shove in his mouth? Stop it, I'm looking for something to feed you. Are these not good enough for you? Is my own body not good enough for you? Oh, that's my own head. Oh, guys, well. You know, that time I didn't intend to feed myself to him. So got that from you, that from you. Simulator? The Drow Simulator? Look, I don't even know what that is, but you know what? Sure. Oh, simulate. I don't know. I didn't know what simulato meant, but was that supposed to be simulator, or was that actually supposed to play on the feet thing I said earlier? What the hell? Simulator? Oh, fair enough. I thought you were playing on the me talking about the crusty feet. Either way it works, so you know, don't even need to feel bad about it. Can you have anything up you? I know you are nothing. Do you have anything up you that I can take? You know, I'm gonna commit quick be right back real quick. Gosh, every time I see this, I think it's the close button. Thank you, Elon, for your stupidity. Oh, sorry, you can't even see what I'm ranting about. I ranted about it at the beginning of the stream, and you can't even really see it here. This X right here, I thought it was the close button for the game. Didn't realize it was a link to Twitter, so I say, thank you, Elon Musk, for definitely improving the name of that website, and not at all making me think you just want me to close it every time you see it. Either way. That is way louder than I thought it should be. Hold on. Oh, internet's dying, apparently. Oh, no. Elon heard me complaining about him, and he's taking my internet out. Oh, no. Either way, real quick. Be right back. Switchy, and... doink. My apologies for how long that was. I was waiting out my internet battage. I still don't even think that it is fully gone. Oh, great. Yeah, the lovely unpause button sound effects. Ah. But yeah, internet has had a very bad, very long thing in that Be Right Back that I just decided to try and throw random solutions at, potentially. Nothing actually solved it. We might still be on it. Wait, can I, why can't I grab you? Why can't I feed you to the big thing? Why can't I grab? My desire is to grab you and put you in the mouth of the big thing for more souls. I guess the whole point, seemingly needs to be that it is alive. The heart was still beating, the unborn was technically moving. Can I give you? What lives that I could gives? Those blue things, these blue things are usually quite important, but this just leads to this. More flesh and bone will be formed. Yes, I get that. Okay, there's no blue thingies over here. There is just the banner. Which I, again, don't even know if that was there always or not. There's the one over there as well. And we have the blue as well. Blue and red. Look at you just trying to... Looks like you're trying to push your face up like that. That's lovely sand. Look like you've got anything there. I don't even want to get too close to you because you make the noises. I can't take any of your souls. I've already fed you way too many of my corpses at this point. You've already eaten them and then literally inserted your hand to remove them again. What is there that could... What is there that could? What could there that is? Me need something alive. I don't think those would even count. What? Ow. What? What would consider be alive that I could feed to you that is not me? Nah, couldn't grab you, couldn't grab you. Nothing to you. Nothing to do with you. I've already done the thing that's to do with you. still confused by the blue thingies here, because these usually mean... I mean, there's some over on the other guy over there as well who I've already gotten something from, so there's a correlation there at least. Ugh. Can I just grab some barely formed bone and flesh that is technically alive and feed it to you? What exactly does this say again? It wants to devour it shall. Maybe it won't devour anymore. God, too many squishy noises. Oh, those are loud. And uncomfortable in my brain. I am very confused. I am so very confused by everything that I am experiencing. Nothing alive in there. Nothing alive in there. Can you just tell me something? Like, just anything? Clearly I struggled. What was the goal again? If I get enough bones and get like enough bone marrow, can I like can that count enough to be nutritious enough to get the soul out of it? Does the marrow be where the soul is at? Because if so, then we may have something. However, I don't think we have literally anything. Give me what you have. Can I feed you your own self? Would that be good enough for you? Because I feel like you may be one that I need to... Do I have literally nothing. I have... Yeah, when emptiness is preferable. Oh, trust me, I'm feeling tons of emptiness right about now. Is there anything within this stone? Yes, you're moving. Which in turn would make me think that you're alive enough to feed to him, but apparently you're not. Nothing, 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 nothing. No thing. Nothing here. Anything to do with the innards of this gate itself? No. No, no, it does not seem so. Hello, Jill. Welcome to Loon is Insane and trying to find something to feed the giant thing. And sadly, my own corpse doesn't work. I've tried. Can you... Yes, Monsieur Grabby Hands. Thank you for doing that. Do you have a rib cage within a rib cage? Rib cage inception. Love it. Give me your soul. I merely wish to feed the Grim Reaper. That is my one and only wish. Because that's my objective kind of right now. I feel like maybe I should have held on to the souls or maybe shoved the souls into this guy's nostrils. Orange. Very desert, yes. Can I feed you? Oh, can I? Hold on. Can I push you? Or is that just where you're moving anyway? Nope. Sadly, I cannot push you into the hand of the guy. Which means you're not edible. Well, we're all edible, but you're not edible in this case. What the? Oh, the nubbin. Nothing. Oh god, stop making noises. I hate you. I hate your existence. Stop. Just stop existing. Just, if you didn't have core... Hold on. Blue, then red. What is the other color? I'm trying to figure out what I need to feed this guy and trying to find out where it is. I've fed him a heart of blue and a baby of red. And I've tried to feed him myself like 5 or 6 times, but that, hence why that is my body there. Stop. But I need to feed him things that appear to be somewhat alive, so that he can then get me their souls. And I'm attempting to figure out what in this area would count enough as alive to be fed. Huh. Because the blue stained heart and the red unborn baby. What else? What else? Because my own body doesn't work. Like I said, I've tried that like 5 times already. That's where I've gotten you. I've gotten you. Yeah, these are shown on every one of these. What the hell? Look, these... These blue speckle flower looking things are present near the other 2. That feels like it should be a hint of some sort. Like I should be near at some point. But the only thing near here is my respawn point, and again, I've already tried to feed him myself multiple times. Which I've said I've said more times than I've actually done it, I feel. But I'm kind of running out of things in my brain that are coming out as relevant because I'm just trying to feed this guy something. There's only so many ways I can say that before it just becomes very overwhelmingly repetitive. Can you feed yourself to him? Can you... How could I feed you to him? Could I make him self-cannibalize? I know I already got the coin from you, but can I get the flesh from you? The flesh appears that it might be more useful. I know you granted me sorrow. If you have any more sorrow left, maybe you would allow me to feed you to the thingy? Are any of you alive enough for me to feed to the thingy? I think the answer may be a resounding no. Hold on, if I go over here and look over this way... No, nothing comes up over here. Nothing comes up over there. That is a big bone. Those are little bones. This is a very odd invisible wall placement. Are you trying to tell me something? Baby of red, you of blue. What other colors could I feed the thing? Potentially. What could I feed the thingy? Because right now I have no idea times 5. Shoosh. We are getting close to a point where might be attempting to just look up what I'm supposed to be doing, because I've been here for a very, very long time. And I have made 0 progress in the last, I believe, hour, roughly? Wait, what the hell? Did I just walk through this? Something along those lines, I think. Do you guys have enough flesh on you to count as alive? This feels like it should be more important than it is. Haste dulls what? Haste dulls perception. Why did that just say haste dull? Am I supposed to just stare at this for a while? Or why would it say haste dulls perception? Nothing over there. I'm just looking around at the scene. Haste may dull perception, but my slowness is not in exactly a helpful way. Haste dulls perception. What is alive that I could unmake the liveness of inside the mouth of that creature? We have hit the point where I'm just going to see if I can't look up what I'm supposed to do. Hold on. Ugh. 1 second. Give me a minute here. We've officially hit the point where I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing, and I am in need of lookup. Necrophosis. This game. Let's just see if there is any playing on this one. That appears to be someone playing the demo. No, one second. Necrophosis. No, that is an autocorrect. Hold on. Yes. There we go. We'll see that one. What am I missing from here? Hold on. Hold on. Is this muted already? Yep, it's muted. Okay, good. Huh. Hold on. Don't mind me. I'm definitely not 100% just looking. Okay. That. Yep. What the hell? That's different. Okay, so wait, yeah, that is over by here. Where are we now? Hold on, sorry. Okay, we get that's that. That's you. Yep, that one. Don't mind the amount of attempting to figure. Okay, that. Okay. Yeah, that thing with the coin. Yep, the thing with the tear. Yep, the tear of sadness. Give that to you. Hold on. Yep, you get heart. You feed heart to thingy. Thingy eat. Give soul. Yep. That's what I've already done. Oh, you haven't given the soul to that thing. Yeah, you're looking at those. Don't mind me. I'm just very trying to make any level of progress here. Open, blah, blah, blah. Yeah! Jesus Christ, High Thumb. Don't mind me, I'm just definitely not entirely exactly looking up a walkthrough on the... Okay, so you got that. Yeah, that's the face. That's that one. There's the special cube that I don't think you did anything. Yeah, can't do anything there. That. Anything with that. Terrors below. Where is that? Yeah, terrors below. Yeah, you do that. Okay. The coin. Oh. Why is there an XP meter? Because YouTube thought it was a useful feature. Trapped in that. Hold on. Yeah, you go to you. You find this one. You then get that soul. You give it to that. Okay, yep, malnourished soul eater. Oh, okay. That's where progress can be made. You have more points than anyone else. Well, you have managed it. Wait, do you? Well, no, it seems to... Oh, no, wait, okay. No, it can go over there. Dan at some point got to 100. Interesting. Okay. Dear God. One sec, continue. Yep, that... Hold on, where am I? Yep, this I don't think I ever would have figured out. Because I was ignoring this actively, but there was stuff for this. That I didn't realize. Oh, why are you third? Because you're because you have 75 EXP. I don't know how it awards EXP. But apparently it does. Okay, so yeah, this is how we have to... Yeah, I did not even realize that this was an interactable thing for a while there. Top, well...
Pay to win.
It is indeed pay to win. And I had in my mind joked that someone would eventually... Wait, did that actually... Hold on. I don't know how much XP the money... If you're somehow not first after... So it was tryptophobia? Oh, absolutely. It triggered... me in the sense that I didn't know that this guy's back was interactable with. Thumb, you have just gotten scammed. Although I thank you for the money, but I thank you for the super chat. But you indeed have just gotten scammed by the leaderboard somehow. To be fair, the leaderboard does not register that Ethan even exists. I could not tell you why. Leaderboard kind of seems like a scam if you ask me, but it's a funny scam at least. Alright. Nope. Wrong one. Sorry. To uplift. Dunk dunk. Oh, it's that one. Okay. The top ones, the bottom ones, and the middle ones. All left to right. Okay. Yes, just don't mind me while I pinch all your maggots. This is uncomfortable. Maybe there's something about pinching maggots out of someone's holy back that is just innately uncomfortable. But now you feel like you have been cheated. Look, I feel like you've been cheated for you, okay? Do we have another? Jesus. Okay, do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Okay. Do. 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 Lay do. And do. Alright, do we need to do more than 7? Good, we have de-hold the man. Did I do enough to be able to get something to feed the big thing? Oh, good. Good. What the hell are you properly called? Infection. Cool. Can I claim more infection? Screw it. I'm just gonna feed the infection to the big guy. Give me food. Or give you food. Eat. Ignore the fact that 6 of my own bodies weren't enough to satisfy you, but sure, a maggot is good enough. Consume. And give me the soul. You are temporarily back. Welcome back temporarily. Good. Give me the soul and I'll feed the Grim Reaper. Ugh. Thank you, random walkthrough that I had to look up. Finally. Now open the gate to the below death. Oh! Oh! By pinching maggots or something. That is the only progress I have made, and it was after a walkthrough. Oh. I'm entering you. More flesh and bone will be formed. Hello. Oh! Ah, so I'm not supposed to touch them. Well then. Hollow it rots. Yeah, stop trying to... Like, I can't sprint here. Interesting. I cannot sprint.
Greetings, Thumjo.
Thumjo. Also, wait, Kuda, you're now number 1. What the hell? The veil of absence is required. The veil of disfiguration is required. Hello? cube. Insight on demand. Hi. Okay. Oh, nope. Hold on. So they need to touch me all the way, but I can still handle a little bit of darkness. Okay. So Kuda has claim number
Come closer. You bear no crown, yet the crown of consciousness is imbued within your essence. Oh, to pass beyond a wretched union, you must awaken that which lies dormant in your mind. But to achieve this, you must seek out the three crowns that once adorned our heads. Each crown a fragment of our lost glory is hidden within the shadows of our crumbled kingdoms. Only by reuniting these symbols of power can you sever the chains that bind us. Venture into the depths of decay, brave soul, and reclaim the grounds that will restore our shattered legacy. Only then can you truly pass beyond our tormented existence.
Don't mind me, just hopefully these are fine. Oh wait, hold on, what are these? Ethereal aspect, maimed aspect, blank aspect. Don't mind me, all of ye. Hold on, let me just create distance. Hold on. You guys aren't all that threatening. I'm just gonna not be touched by you too much. You're very forgiving with your touchy hands. Oh, good, a tongue to read. Bearing the marks of bygone script, the tongue discloses the following text. Sidereal fiend. What one perceives as stars are merely carcasses of astral memory, the victims of an absolute creature, the great cosmic devourer and being bound to existence, yet beyond all creation, the perfect form, an endless dance of crystal fangs buried into all, as it phased along the fabric of the universe. Shut up, tunnel wind! It devoured suns whole, exhaling their celestial screeches for infinity to hear, and the end to bear. The beasts never made it into this realm, for it was no more. Its purpose was fulfilled when it ate its fill. Veil of Stars. Blank, maimed. These are all aspects. Oh, hi! I can't talk to any of you. Don't mind me. You're gonna let me pass, right? Yeah, you'll let me pass. You'll try and touch me, but the darkness will not consume. Don't mind me. Hee hee hee. Veil of Absence. Disfiguration. Okay, these are clearly not it. Yeah, you're trying to touch me here. So you guys are talking about your kingdoms and all that here. What, the Glorbulas? Rancid abomination, rejected by the black cradle. Putrid amalgamation, dreaming of cosmic lights. Fetid coalescence, bitter that its blood runs red. Oi, big yawn. Oi. Also, I just realized now, apparently it seems to be pay to lose on the thing, because somehow you... Actually, hold on, what's the XP on the community thing looking like as of right now? Man, Ethan still just does not exist on this leaderboard. There is a massive tie for third place. That is funny. That'll be funny going forward. That'll be real funny going forward, potentially. Just to see who does more. Yeah, don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Do not touch me, but I might touch you. Stop it. Looks like I should be able to put the faces on the nose holes. So that seems like it should be able to, you know, properly slot in. Hi. Can I bring you back here? Stop trying to touch me. Can I get my body back up? That'd be fun. Yeah, well, I got it close. Closer. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. Also, I said it earlier, I'm a bit more tired probably because I didn't sleep as much as I probably should between last time I streamed and now. So this stream is actually going to end up wrapping up quite a bit quicker than most streams because sleepy. And I do apologize for that. Let me click the X button to close. Oh, wait a minute. It's just the button to go to Twitter because Elon's a dumbass. But either way, boop, boop. I'm just going to bring myself here because it is, in fact, time for a short stream wrap-up.
Loon sleep.
Yes, yes, indeed, loon sleep. Attempt to sleep. Also, congratulate. Wait, Thumb, you're. Wait, Thumb is not even.
Plus plus U. Artı artı U.
Oh. That's a funny. God, that leaderboard thing is friggin' hilarious. Apparently, it's not even pay to win. But I thank everyone who came. Just hope people enjoyed my tired foolishness and attempt to actually complete a thing. But for now, as per always, I must say my typical bye-bye.